Namaste everyone, and this is Amy Yasmin for another episode of Musings of a Modern Day Mystic, and this will be a short one, I feel. And as ever, first I invite you to join me just for a breath, to just land in this moment, notice where you're at in your body, your mind, your emotions, and just being present with it all. So, how's your heart today? I still remember when I was first asked that question, and I had no instant answer, and that was quite uncomfortable and unexpected. I hadn't realised how much of my life I'd lived in my head until I was invited, I was guided, step by step, with journal prompts, with people's advice, with inspiring books, and I will share them over time. It was phenomenal to be invited to tune in and to start to listen more deeply and to hear myself more deeply, my needs, feelings, and my heart. Because what lies in my head and my heart isn't necessarily the same thing. And I do believe it's entirely possible to align the head and the heart. And I think there's a lot for me at the minute in letting the heart lead. And letting the mind slow and anchor and soften. I'm someone that's had such a busy energy for so much of my life. I'd be up from the early hours before sunrise, and I'd be working out and walking to various jobs, and I was busy and on the go 24/7. Very high energy, very ADHD type, all over the place, scatty and messy and beautiful in it, but a ride with it too. And so it really surprised me that I could live from a different place, that this 1,000,000-mile-an-hour mind would actually enjoy silence and spaciousness. And that took connecting with the breath and practices that have helped me slow down, that I've enjoyed, and I think that'll be different for everyone and wherever they're at in their life. I've resonated with yoga, at the minute it's Qigong, there is energy medicine practices, there's just being in nature, there's so many different things that have opened up to me over time as I started to kind of ask questions on a more kind of introspective level. So today it's just an opportunity to reflect. I've been surrounded by a group of inspiring and heartfelt women whose core intents, their journeys, their stories have all been around well-being and empowerment and holding space for other people to grow in themselves and to learn about themselves and to evolve. And it's really important to me, from where I'm standing, to make sure that I'm living from a deeper intent, a deeper drive, purpose, thread. The mind has taken me to so many places, some of them beautiful, some of them more messy, and everything's been an experience, an opportunity to grow. And it's wonderful to lean into what is in my heart, to start to rewind and go, actually, as a child, what were my natural inclinations? What brought me joy? What lit me up? Let's start there. Because my head is full of so much stuff. So many things I've learned, so many stories. I hadn't realised quite how porous I've been and how incredible the mind is at taking in so much content. I've read so many books, books, been part of so many online communities, and each thing has brought me growth and fresh perspectives. And now I'm starting to go, right, what's true for me now? What can I lean into now? And something that will always be with me is my heart, is curiosity. And so I'm turning back to that younger me and I'm asking, what lights me up? What is important to me? What do I value? What warms my heart? What helps me feel energized and uplifted and grateful for life? And that will change and evolve over time, and that's the beauty of this journey, is realizing that self-discovery is never ending. And as long as I stay connected to my heart, to authenticity, tuned in, then perhaps I won't stray as far as I have done over time on the many detours, learning as they've been. So my invitation to you is to just place your hand on your heart if that feels comfortable to you, and just in this moment ask, how's my heart now? And it's taken time for me with journaling and self-reflection. And I'm finding actually journaling's becoming a bigger and bigger catharsis and journey of discovery and self-awareness. And that's a question I can ask every day. I ask different questions. Just asking how my heart is helps me drop out of the head and to listen a bit more deeply. Deeper than the emotions, deeper than all the thoughts running around my head. And that can surprise me too. So thank you for joining me today and sending you warm, loving wishes. Let me know if any of that resonated. Feel free to share if there is anything alive and inspired in your heart to share. Sending you lots of love. Until next time, take good care. Namaste.